got here. I thought I'd just make a really quick little video about what I discovered today. So I went to the shed and I jacked up the Brumby, I spun the rear wheels, and I discovered what was making the squeaky noise. It is the little tin cover on the end of the outer end of the CV joint on the rear, CV shaft on the rear, belting that around. That little tin cover's rubbing on the stationary part of the hub. Whilst I was there, I discovered something else, which should be obvious. Cast your mind back to the original disassembly. What was that, video 2? Maybe a little picture. When I knocked out the all that was remaining of the original CV shafts was the hub, the bit that slipped over the rear of the hub shaft. Knocked out the 2 pins, belted the living suitcase out of those, and they fell off. Now, come forward a few videos to the installation of the diff and the rear CV shafts, and I did all of that in a day. I was really rushed. I wanted to get all of that done. I was really excited and keen. And I installed the CV shafts and I put in the roll pins, or spring pin as the workshop manual says. Maybe another picture here. How many pins did I put in? 2. And at the time I said, oh, I can't find those other 2 pins. Well, the reality was I couldn't actually find 4 of the pins, could I? Because those 2 pins that I installed were the 2 that came out of the throwaway CV joint ends, and the 4 I couldn't find were the 4 that came out of the new CV shafts on from the red Brumby. When I was up at the shed, I discovered that the passenger side rear CV shaft had no ring pins, spring pins or roll pins, the ring pin being a combination of the 2, in it. And I'd already searched through the shed because I couldn't find it when I assembled it. So I went to work and I found rolling around loose in my toolbox the 4 roll pins from the red Brumby. So simples. I'll just put this back together. Good on you, fellas. See you later.